Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm saying okay, this is what happens, guys. When you are approaching the market can either be an enemy. It can either be an enemy or a friend, depending on how you approach it. Right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the market can be a battleground. A battleground. But now, I want you to see something. Have you ever noticed that many athletes or many performers, before they even go to perform, whoever is either managing them or them themselves, they make sure that their spirit is lifted up before they even go to the battleground. Have you ever noticed that? That is why you see, if ever they are soccer players or whatever, they can even do war cries. The purpose of those things, even soldiers, before they go to battle, there are rituals. Let me call, not rituals, not the rituals that you know, but there are things that they do before they even go to war. Do you know that? Or you don't know that?
Yeah.
I did.
There are things that they do. If they don't do those things, their loss, the probability of them losing before they even start to fight is higher. What I'm simply saying is, trading, before you even come to the market, do you know that if ever we had access to see what you're thinking before you even come to the charts, that one could be better, because we could actually tell you beforehand that, my friend, be ready to lose money today. Or my friend, be ready to make money today. Because those things that you come with, the thoughts, the energy that you come with to the market, it even determines the accuracy of the analysis that you're going to do. If you're negative, like, let's say you woke up just feeling negative about everything, about yourself, about life, about things, when you're like that, and then you come to the market, already, your probability of winning that day is 2 out of 10. At that state, in that state, your probability of winning is 2 out of 10. Why? Because you've already lost. You've already lost the battle before you've even fought the battle. Do you know that?
Yeah, I now understand it.
You lose before you even lose. In life, you lose before you even lose. Do you know that? You fall down. You fall before you even fall. You rise before you even rise. That is the nature of life. You have to rise before you even rise. That is the nature. What do I mean by you lose before you even lose? So long your mind is said we have lost, you have already lost, even though physically you might not have seen the loss there and there. But so long This one now has said we have lost. You have already lost. You just need to go and physically see the loss. Continue. But so long this one has already said we have lost, you simply have lost. Whatever you're going to do is just leading you into a loss that you've already had. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Do you get me? Well, I'm talking to myself here.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I think that is sleeping already. So even before you even have a bad day, in trading, you have bad days before you even have them. So you watch out. Watch out on what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're imagining before you even come to the chart. Watch out of that. Watch out for that, because that one has an effect. It has a very huge impact, even on the way you're going to see the market. That's where you see people, they see trend lines that are not there. They see support and resistance that is not even there. If you ask them, how are you seeing these things that are not there? It's because before they even come to see, they have a problem already that needs to be fixed. You understand? So make sure that your state, make sure that before you come to the battleground, make sure you check yourself before you enter the battleground. Check yourself. Am I in the right state right now to win? There's always a state that wins. There's always a state that makes people to win. That is why someone once said, like, if you take someone who is a very, very positive minded person, and then you make them to, let's say, compete with someone who is a pro in their field, so long that pro in their field comes negative, let's say they just come negative on that day, you'll find out that that positive person can actually beat that pro, not because they know much than the pro, but just because they came carrying the state that governs winning. There's always a state that governs winning. It's the same. Once you are in that state, winning, the probability of winning is higher than the probability of losing. Do you understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes. So all those big millionaires and billionaires that you see, what they basically have managed to do to get where they are, one of the major things that they've managed to do is to jump and wear that state that is required to win. Most of them, they are still even carrying that state. That is why you see they keep on increasing in billions. That is why you see Elon Musk every day. We are hearing, this guy, he is now worth 400 billion. He's now worth, he's still maintaining that same jacket of, so long he's still carrying that state of winning, he will continue rising and rising and rising, even though the effort that is putting in is not as much as other people are putting in. You understand? There are people right now who work harder than even Elon Musk. But now when compared to the net worth now, he's far there and they're still struggling down there. Why? Because no matter how hard you push physically, no matter how hard you try to push physically, so long you don't wear that jacket, that state of winning, success is far from reaching you. very, very far, because that state, it's like a magnet. That state, it's like a magnet, Mr. Terence. Once you're in that state, let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you something here. Once you're in that state, let me show you what happens. You begin, as I said, that state, it's a magnet. This magnet, it always attracts good things, success, money, all those things that you know. So long something is good, something is positive. That is where you see, when you are in that state, you begin to meet people also in that state. You meet people also wanting the same things that you are wanting in life. Things begin to happen at a faster pace at that level. Things, they begin to happen with more momentum, because positive energy is always greater than negative energy. So your life begins to rise and rise and rise and rise at a faster momentum. When you are in that winning state. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
So these things that I'm telling you, not everyone can actually come out honestly to tell you these things. Most people who might be up there, they might not tell others, because some of them, maybe they're unconsciously up there. Because do you know there are other people who succeed unconsciously? Do you know that you can actually succeed unconsciously? There are conscious successful people and unconscious successful people. Yes. So there are traders also who are unconsciously successful, and others are consciously successful. The conscious ones, they are the ones who most probably they worked their way all the way there. Then the unconscious ones, maybe they got into contact with someone already who was in that winning state already. Then that winning state, since it's contagious, they just tapped into that. Then boom, this is you just, when you're close to that person, you just see yourself making money. But you don't even know what is it that is really making you money. You know, it's not even your analysis, you know, it's not even, but you just see yourself making. You understand? Yes. So the goal now is to always wear that jacket before you approach the market. Always wear that jacket of success, that jacket of winning first. Before you expect to win, you must be putting on that one, because that one, it's the one that draws winning to you. If you don't have that one, in as much as you'll be trying to reach for success and to reach for winning will be running away from you. You don't have the magnet, so why must we come to you? You understand?
Okay.
Yes. So right now you might be shocked that most of you, what you are simply lacking is this thing. Before we even talk of technical analysis, so long you don't have the winning jacket, that winning consciousness, that success consciousness, so long you are not wearing that first, you've already lost. Before you even come and analyze anything here on the charts, you've already lost.
So how does one get this winning jacket?
Right. As I said, that what this thing does is, as I said, that you are a human being, you have a mind. Trading, it's you're using your mind here, you're not using your body. It's not building. You're not constructing here where we we use our physical effort to achieve things. No. Trading, you're using the mind. You're using the mind. Are we in agreement here?
Yeah, you're using the mind.
We're using the mind. So when you're using the mind, you need to know that that mind that you're using, if it's not in the right condition, the results are also not going to be in a right condition. If it's in a right condition, definitely the results will be in a right condition. So what I'm simply saying is, you don't need to do a self-analysis first. What is a self-analysis? This is you taking time with yourself to really analyze your mind. How do you analyze the state of your mind? Look at the results that you've been consistently having. They also have a track record of the state that your mind might be in right now. You understand? If you actually sit with yourself, you can actually tell right now the state that your mind is in right now. You can even tell. So once you have identified that one, that is where you can now move to stage number 2, where you now want to correct now that state that you have identified, to say, somehow here, I might be trying to reach for success, but I'm still carrying a failure consciousness. I'm still carrying failure energy. I'm still carrying failure thoughts, failure imaginations, failure feelings. So long you are still carrying failure goods, there's no way you're going to receive success. There's no way. No way. No way. You know, life is all about principles and laws. So long you apply laws and principles, your success, no one can fight it. Not even the witches, they cannot even fight laws and principles. They can't even fight laws and principles. So long a person follows the laws and principles that govern success, your witches, they'll just see you going up there and they'll be watching. You understand? The ones that are controlled by witches, they know, they make you ignorant to the laws and the principles. That is their major job of witches. They make sure that they blind you so that you don't know or you don't apply the laws and the principles. Like what I'm telling you right now, these are laws and principles that govern success. There is no way one can just, so you don't just wake up there. You first get there before you even get there. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
You get
I'm
there
listening.
before you even get there. You get there before you even get there. You need to feel successful first.
Mr. Michael,
Yes.
I'm listening.
Okay. So what I'm simply saying is, Mr. Terence, I want you to do this simple exercise with yourself before you take your next trade. Take time with yourself before you even come and look at the market. Take time with yourself. Analyze yourself. What state am I in right now? Am I in a confused state? Am I in a failure state? Because, you know, when you are in a certain state, you can even feel it. That's the good part about now, these things. You can even feel it that, yeah, you even feel, sometimes you can even hear voices either in your head speaking, telling you that, this account is already blown. We've already lost money today. So when you're in that state, confused state, that failure state, you need to first correct that one before you come to the market. Because if you go to the market trying to prove these voices wrong. They will show you laws are laws, my brother. Laws are laws. You just go to the market and you start seeing things that are not there. My friend, you see trend lines where they are not trend lines. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these things are real. You see someone drawing the Fibonacci wrongly, even though they know that when we're in an uptrend, we connect the low to the high. In a downtrend, we connect the high to the low. But they do the opposite. Why? Because they are trying to prove a point to their feelings, which are actually showing them that no, we're in a wrong state here. Let's first correct the state. Once we correct that state, even your accuracy on your analysis, even the way you will be calm on the market, it won't be the same. You can't be the same. There's no way someone who is trading with a state of success, with a state of winning, there's no way such a person can trade the same way with someone who is moving with a state of failure. There is no way we are going to analyze the same. There's no way we're going to take trades the same. There's no way, Mr. Terence. There's no way. It can't be. It can't happen. There's no way one can think at the same frequency with Bill Gates, yet you are still as broke as hell. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It does not add up. It does not add up. There is no way you can think. Let's say you think at the same level with your friends. There is no way your lives are going to be different. There is no way. Your lives are always going to be the same, so long you're all thinking at the same level. The results, they come automatically. They come automatically based on the thinking level. So what I'm simply saying is that state now, it's something that you build and you work on continuously, consistently. As you do that continuously, consistently, you begin to gain momentum. You're giving it more and more and more fire, more and more and more fire, to an extent that you'll be, that state now is now running in your blood. It's now running in every cell of your body. Every cell is saying yes, 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 we are winning, we are winning. The mind is saying we are winning. The blood cells are saying we are winning. The white blood cells the red blood cells are saying we are winning. Everything is saying we are winning. When everything is in agreement like that, even when you come to the chart like this, when you come to the market, even your eyes, they will make sure that whatever I'm going to see has to make us win, because we are already winning. That is the state that we are in. We are winning. Even the mind, it will make sure that whatever decision that is going to give you, just to make you win. That is the law. Those are laws. So this thing, you work on it daily. Why? Because why do you have to work on it daily? Because right now, I don't know, how old are you, Mr. Terence?
Can you guess?
24, 25.
Yeah, 25.
Right. So if you check your life right now for the past 25 years, and we look at the results, what state do you think you have been in?
In terms of what? In terms of success or failure?
What state? Yes. Based on looking at the results that you have attained in 25 years, what state do you think you have been moving in?
Yes, I had my moments of
No,
success.
like we're
Or
talking about the
some
majority here, not the minority, not a few moments here and there. We're talking about the majority.
averagely, let's just say averagely, like yeah, I've been making it, but only average pace.
The citizens. We're talking about the majority of the time. The majority. You understand? You realize that you have been inhabiting, most of the times you have been inhabiting a losing, a failure state. Most of the times. I'm not saying you didn't have any wins. They did come, they were there, but most of the majority of your time, if you look at the results, you realize that I have been actually been maintaining a failure consciousness, failure energy. And you know, those things are what actually determine the results. I want to just give yourself this challenge from this second, from this minute. Jump into this winning state, into this success state, jump into this state and see even the way you start to perform. It can't be the same. Not only the way you perform, even the things that will start to come to you, they want to be the same students. It can't be the same. The reason why you see people, they keep on attracting either poor friends or people who don't have any direction in life all the time. Why? Because they are in that state. Those people, they are being attracted to that state. That is what is pulling them to you. You know, these states, what they do, they pull things to you. You don't force things. You don't force things when you're in these states. Either you're in the success state or the failure state. You don't force things to happen. You pull them to you. You don't force, you pull them to you. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So jump into this state. I want you to see even your performance. It can't be the same, your performance in the market. It can't be the same once you have jumped into that state of winning. It can't be the same. Even the way you analyze, you see that you are now getting better and better and more accurate. Why? Because once you've jumped into that state of winning on its own, it will trigger even your hands, even your mind, everything about you to make sure that everything is pushing us towards winning. Yeah, do you understand? So
yeah,
no matter how hard you try to build an account, so long you don't have the winning state, you keep pushing and pushing, and the winning state, it will keep on repelling from you. Why? Because you don't have the magnet that pulls winning to you. You don't have it. So it means, in other words, you don't deserve to win. You don't have the magnet. So it means you don't deserve to win. It's like you don't have the license. You don't deserve to drive. You understand? So what I'm telling you is something that is really serious. It's a serious matter, this one. Work on this and see. You see the results yourself. The reason why in the same 24 hours, you find out that 20% of traders are actually making money. The 80% is losing money. One of the major reasons is what I'm simply telling you right now. Do you hear me? One of the major reasons is what I'm telling you right now. It's beyond technical analysis. It's beyond fundamental analysis. If no one has ever told you this, let me be honest with you. It's beyond technical and fundamental analysis. Even after gaining those ones, if you don't gain a winning state, no matter how much information you have, you keep losing. You understand? So gain that one, gain that winning state. I tell you, once you gain that one, Mr. Terence, you see things around you changing. Why? Because those states, as I said, they are the ones responsible for pulling things either to you or away from you. To you or away from you. That is why you see, if someone is a very, very positive person, they will attract more positive things into their life and actually repel negative things from happening in their life. That is the law. This one you can fight with me all you want, but this is the law of one of the laws in life that if you don't follow, you simply be moving around in one area, not going up, but simply going down and 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 down. Do you understand?
Okay, Mr. Michael.
So that winning state, it's something serious. It's a winning state that makes someone to be willing to always go the extra mile while everyone else is choosing to sleep. That person, he now has the winning state because that winning state now is the one giving him more energy to continue going and going and going, which others they don't have. You understand? Yes. So that is, I think for today we are done. If you have any questions, you can ask before we wrap this up.
No, I don't have any questions, but I'll do my best to put my life in a winning state, as you said, so that I can be a better person.
Powerful. You know, the moment you begin
to... I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Have you ever been in that state before?
Which state?
In a state of losing.
Mr. Terence, you know, we talk from experience. We talk from things that we have experienced. I even know why. If someone comes to me and telling me that today I lost this much in trading, if I really analyze them well, then I see that technically, do they know anything technical wise? Then I discover, okay, they know something. Okay, fundamental wise, they know something. Okay. Once I tick and tick there, I now look now at the state now of the person. How do I look at the state? You can tell by what they are saying, the words that they are saying. You can tell the state that they are in. So we have been there. That is why I'm telling you these things. We have been there. I know what it feels like to be there. And I know what happens once you are there. So long you are there, no matter how hard you push. If you want to see what I'm telling you, maintain the same state that you have been having. I want you still continue to see the same results. Maintain that one.
No. Who doesn't want winning in this 2022? Everyone's winning. Plus, I never whoever signs up for something for losing once. No one ever signs up for losing. So it's not my portion. It's not my portion. So I'll just do my best to put things in shape. You see? So I was saying like no one ever signs up for failing, you know. It's something that happens.
What you're saying, what you're saying is true.
That will be happening.
What you're saying is true, but what you're saying is true, that no one ever signs up for failing, right? But do you also know that not everyone deserves that success?
Yeah, I also heard that statement. But the question I always ask people is like, who now verifies who deserves and who doesn't deserve? Probably it's about is it not about time and space? Because like look at I know I might be I just have to pull up. That's all I have to do. Since you're my coach, all you're just telling me is just to pull up. So I know it would also be. You see that they say even when one heals, even the whole universe heals. Have you ever heard that question? That statement. So is how we're progressing. You also feel that achievement. So I'll also do it for the sake of my life and also for the record also. So I will not give up, man. I will not give up.
That one, erase that language from your vocabulary.
Yeah.
So
we fight every
who
day.
verifies now? Who verifies? It's simply these laws, they are embedded in nature, like they've been embedded in life itself. Life itself is the one that marks who deserves, who doesn't deserve. It's the one that rewards. There are laws that have been given unto life to say, whoever has this, give them. Give them as they deserve.